Hi, my name is D Amazing, and I'm addicted to JOYTOY Warhammer. There's never one of these I don't get in that I don't like. And I'm not sure if that's the addiction talking or just the fun factor that's talking. But either way, it's one of those things where I gotta say, and it will come with bias, I've enjoyed every single one of these, including even the older ones, because it just goes to show you how much, and I appreciate how much has gone to the line in changing it. While there are certain nitpicks, and I will have them, this line overall I'm very, very happy with. And today we're going to talk about Marneus Calgar, who is the chapter master of the Ultramarines, and I'm just like, bruh. This big beefy boy came out, and I'm very excited. So, one of the things I'm going to talk about is just how much bigger he is. I'm going to get to that, but he is way bigger. Like, he is closer to, like, a Primarch than anything. He's probably the biggest, he's definitely the biggest chapter master we've gotten so far. He's the biggest new upscaled figure we've gotten so far. And it's just 100% one of those things I'm like, I don't even know what to say because it's so good. Like, I really love how beautiful this guy came out. He looks like he's straight out of the video game, which is dope. Which also, shout out to those of you that read the Marvel comics on Marneus Calgar. It's one of those things where I really, really enjoyed it. And it's crazy because that's probably one of my first forays into Warhammer. And I didn't even know that I was going to be addicted by it. And I was like, oh my God, this comic's amazing. And I didn't know what I was going to do from that point on. And look at me now, a whole fiend. So let's get to talking about our articulation. So I got up under him. As you can see here, we can lift our arms up. We will not be able to get the patented T-pose. I'm going to remove these shoulders, and I'm gonna see, I'm gonna be honest, we can get a nice distance, but it's definitely not T-pose ready. So let's swap this off and let's see what happens. As you can see, this is where the arm will be without the shoulder pad. So you can technically get it. It would take some modding, but without it, I don't think you're gonna be able to get a full on T-pose. Now, outside of that, I'm gonna have to take the time to put that back in a second. So let's take this time to recognize what it is. So we have a spinning of the gauntlet. I do wish the spinning was here at the gauntlets of Ultramar, but we have a bicep swivel as well. And we have a gauntlet swivel, which is really, really nice. I like that they also extended the bullet trail and the exhaust pipes, or at least the exhaust working. So that way, as you can see here, gives it full range of motion. It doesn't like hurt itself or run as risk of breakage. Even on this side, I can pop mine out and it just does not run that risk. So I'm not really sweating it. The hands are actually separate pieces now. So you can actually rotate these ever so ever so little bit. We still have our ball joint for the head, right? I'm gonna push that down in there. Now, as far as the waist area goes, waist, we can tilt side to side ever so much. We have we don't have any, so it's on the lower ab crunch, but nothing up here that's gonna tilt forward, but can go a little bit backwards. But we can tilt forward with that crunch. As far as the legs go, we have a thigh swivel. There is a little bit of drop down that will allow the leg to go under 90 degrees. We have a beautiful double joint. The only gripe, I'm not even worried about his legs not being able to reach that ridiculous height. I am more worried about why we didn't get more ankle pivot. I do wish there was a little bit more. I wanted this back piece to come out a little bit so that way we can extend and have a better joint. I just feel like the ball joint does not extend enough, but it does keep that weight because he does have a nice beefy weight. I just wish it was distributed a little bit more evenly because that would allow for some more movement. I'm seeing how far I can push that back. The backpack can come off as well. I just don't want to run the risk of it right now, mostly because I have a freezing AC room and it's hot outside. So that temperature change has been crazy. I literally got him in today and I jumped right into this video because I'm like really, really enjoying it. I'm gonna try to snap that in. But even with all of that being said and all of this, on the backhand side, like I said, we have a lot going on and it's really, really nice. But it's one of those things that if you didn't play Space Marine, don't know what you're doing, I don't know if you're gonna be happy with this change because he's so much bigger. Me personally, I love the launcher. I love the larger scaled version of him. It's really like hitting for me. And when I show you him compared to other stuff, you'll see that. Let's talk about what he comes with because this is really nice. So let's get to that. So as we talk about accessories, I won't lie, I had to do the shoulder pad off camera because I was so scared that I was gonna break something. I was wrong, I didn't break anything. So as far as accessories go, we will get the Gauntlet of Ultramar our opened action hands. These are our grippers for literally destroying things because he has gigantic power fists. So it makes sense that the gauntlets would be able to crush things with these giant hands, right? Then we have pointing hands on both sides. That's for, you know, him pointing at, telling where the troops to go. He is the chapter master. He runs his chapter of the Ultramarines. You know, he knows what time it is. Then we have our cool helmeted head, which mine already came lit up because you tack the helmet and you can get the blinking. Let's see if I can show you that. So we get blinking, turned off, and a full-on nice LED. And me personally, I loved helmeted sculpts. So I'm like, I can pop this off. And here we have it, our 2 sculpts. I really, really like this. I love that the augment on the side shows you like what it really is and how it ties into the helmet. It has an augment on an augment for his aspects. So I'm gonna pop this on, show you guys what it looked like. I love helmeted sculpts. It's a must for me. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Bruh, I'm sorry. You can't tell me this don't look cold. You can't tell me that. We didn't even talk about the bolters attached to the gauntlets. Like, bruh, if you told me somebody like this pulled up, you wouldn't be like, all right, come on. This boy cold. Now, I'm going to grab my old Marneus Calgar so you can see just how crazy of a difference this is. I'm going to grab my Space Marine 2 stuff, and I'm going to grab a bunch of Ultramarines so we can compare and show out just how much bigger this guy is, because it's literally insane. All right, so here is Marneus Calgar. That's the new one, which I'm going to call the 2.0, because when compared to his old one, you're going to be like, wow. So here we are with the old Marneus Calgar, which back then this was a big deal, right? Look how much of a difference we have now. And I'm not, what's crazy is I still like this one, but this guy just has that presence. It's crazy how much the line has evolved in, I think, 3 or 4 years. Like, it's really, really nice. And for those of you asking, these are one of the first Marines that came out around that time. So Marneus was indeed bigger than them, like he was supposed to be. So it does make a difference. Like, that's, like, when you put this guy in front of both of them, like, look, he's still far smaller than Marneus like he's supposed to be, but just look how much bigger he is. Now, I'm gonna leave these 2 guys out. This is a regular human, which I feel like it's quite appropriate. Here are a couple of regular humans in comparison to these guys, so I do feel like both ways is the right size, but this one just has the better presence, right? I'm gonna remove these 2. I'm gonna remove Marneus as well. Well, Marneus 1.0. Because here we are with a Stern Guard veteran. This is before some of the upscaling, the major upscaling, right? Here is a Stern Guard veteran, a firstborn, if you will. Here we are with the new 2.0 Vitrix Guard, who is a bigger boy as well, too. So now you know what you're really getting into. Let's take this guy away. Here we are with Titus. From all of these are from Space Marine 2. So we have Titus, we have Calgar, we have Vitrix Guard. So as you can see, these 3 will clearly work the best with each other for the best way that you want it. But it's really nice that you can still put a firstborn in there, considering that firstborn Marines are usually a little bit smaller. Now, we're going to take away our Vitrix Guard because I do want to talk about him later. I want to do a video for him. So shout out to David's Toys. I'm going to put a link to David's Toys if you're looking for stuff. I'm going to put both the US side and the Hong Kong side. Shout out to David's Toys because they've just been great to me. And I just want to say shout to them. So here we are with the Chaos Marine, which has been upscaled, which I feel like these guys work really well with the new Space Marine 2 stuff. That's a champion, by the way. So I wanted to review that too, but I'll get around to that. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. Let's take these guys away. As you can see, I'm bumbling over my words because I was like, ooh, I want to get back to playing with the toy. Here is Lord Commander Dante, a chapter master of the Blood Angels, in comparison to Calgar. This is so crazy. So yeah, it goes to show you. I'm going to take him away. Then I'm going to bring his Primarch, Rabute Gilliman. I know it's Gilliman, but I'm just being funny. So here we are with the Primarch. As you can see, with the Primarch, he's not that much smaller than him, but I am hoping for another Rabute that's slightly bigger. But maybe he's supposed to be a little smaller. I'm not sure of his exact height. I don't mind it, but I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait to see what's going on. But expect nice pictures of him. I'm not even joking. Expect some pics, man. Expect some pics. Enjoy yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to knock out this quick one in all my bias because I've just been enjoying the line. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been enjoying. And for those of you that have been encouraging me to go read more books and things like that, I appreciate y'all because the Warhammer community has been pretty nice to me. And I like that. So please, as always, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.